What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? This is your boy Reg in the building, and I got my peoples Tribero and Ash here.
What up?
What up, everybody?
And tonight we are going to review. Hold up. And tonight we are going to break down the discography of one of the best R&B groups in the past 30 years, New Edition.
Hmm.
Yeah,
A lot has been said about New Edition. Um, Over the years, the influence has transcended into R&B, into pop, and on occasion, New Jack Swing. But a lot of people don't really talk about the discography intact though. So I'm gonna ask how y'all got into New Edition to begin with.
I got into New Edition like early '80s, like when they first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And being like a little kid, like about 7, 8 years old, and just watching the Candy Girl video, and they were just different. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no other group at that time. That was that like 80, 84, 85, and nobody else was out at that time that was doing what they was doing. And to see like these five guys boys from Boston, and they could sing and dance and rap, and it was just different. Like that was like my Jackson 5 growing up in the '80s, and I've just been a fan of theirs from day one, all the way to now. And I feel like they've been wrongly shitted on over the years, especially like when the whole thing went down with Maurice Starr, and him leaving the group to go manage New Kids on the Block. And people turned their attention to New Kids, and forgot about New Edition. But I feel like this group has persevered for like 30 something years, and to me they're like Hall of Famers in my eyes. And I feel like that's why we have to like put some respect on their name tonight about their music and their legacy. So I've been a fan since day one.
Okay, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, with me, I got into New Edition. I want to say like sometime when I was in high school when I listened to some of their early stuff, and then when I got into college, I listened to like more of their actual albums from the Heartbreak album, of course, to Home Again, and whatever like Spotify playlist they had. This is New Edition. Like they had some like a combination of like all the stuff they released during the early years, and then as well as their stuff they did on their solo stuff and and all that. But yeah, yeah, I feel like yeah, New Edition really paved the way for a whole lot of the other these groups that we hear nowadays. And I honestly thought that the guys let Maurice Starr go, or like, or is that like a different story, or they or Maurice's interpretation of it, or the guy's interpretation of it? Like I kind of like want to know like how exactly did the fallout with Maurice happen?
Right.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of conflicting stories about
Yeah.
those that Marie Star New Edition over the years and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
who
Yeah, and
really?
plus I was watching New Kids on the Block behind the music, and Maurice said that they let that New Edition let him go, and he kind of quit the music business for like 2 weeks, and then up and went to Up and Discover New Kids.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
I mean, well,
Shoot.
people that saw the New Edition story on BET. I mean, they could probably figure out what everything that happened. I feel like he was taking money from them, and they wasn't being paid. And then I feel like he handled the
Yeah,
whole.
and yeah,
Probably, mm, uh,
I was gonna say like yeah, I remember that the New Edition story, and then with when they finally got off the road from Candy Girl, and them getting that check for $1.87. I'm like, what the f?
right,
Right.
right. He was stealing from them.
But
And
that's
now I
that.
know why they sued him too.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, didn't he also have problems with New Kids too?
With
Oh,
the
I didn't
whole
know
New
that.
Kid situation, as I was watching their behind the music special, I know that they were like there was like one interview that Maurice did, and it kind of like hurt the guys when they say like, oh, like in a way he said that, oh, they don't have talent or something crazy like that, and that hurt the guys when he did say that. And I guess that was another reason why they severed ties with Maurice back in the day before they went on to do the Face the Music album.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's crazy as hell, though.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy.
But to me, I got into New Edition mostly. I guess the first time I heard from them on the radio was that song "Cool It Now." Just I loved it since and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, like that was just a very dope song, and I just loved how different they were, how poppy, when they were rapping on the low and shit like that, and just always caught my attention about New Edition.
yeah. My first New Edition song I've listened to was Mr. Telephone Man. I kept playing the music video because on YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, like how young they were and everything. It was like, oh wow, like dang. And then I think my dad mentioned that the guy who produced that particular song was the same guy that came with that Ghostbusters song.
Oh yeah,
Ray
Ray Parker
Parker,
Jr.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, him, yeah. I was like, oh
Oh, I
wow,
didn't
I
know.
did not know that.
Yeah,
yeah, very underrated dude though. Like, a lot of people are just known for the
yeah,
Ghostbusters
For
stuff.
that one song, that Ghostbusters song. Excuse
Right.
me.
He's done work with a lot of artists from Stevie to Parliament, Funkadelic, man. But anyway, you all ready to get down with this discography?
yeah.
Alright. We are going to take it back to 1983 with their debut album Candy Girl. Alright. Now I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all.
You
Wow,
got that?
I got this is the single, the white label joint, and then this is the album.
oh
Oh
shit.
wow.
Yeah, I got all
Wow,
the
dang.
albums in vinyl. Yeah,
Wait, what do you mean you got all the albums? You even got the Bad Boy album too?
the only ones I don't have. That's the only one I don't have. I don't have that one. I got
Oh,
Home
One
Again.
Love. Oh,
Yeah, one love I don't have. I got Home Again on CD, and I got the Greatest Hits on CD. All the other ones I got on vinyl.
okay, cool, cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
As long as you don't get that One Love.
Nah, I actually like that one though. We gonna talk about that. I actually like that one.
We're
Yeah,
gonna talk.
one day we're gonna definitely have an in-depth discussion about One Love. I know that.
I bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Candy Girl album, it was pretty straight. It was
Right.
pretty straight. I love certain songs, of course, Candy Girl, that's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Popcorn Love, um, fucking Give Me Your Love. That song, Give Me Your Love, I love that beat. The beat was dope on that. The only song I don't like on the album is the end. I don't like that song.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like is this the end? I just felt like it was just one of those ballads where they forced him to try a bit too hard and shit like that. Uh,
Oh.
even the video was cringeworthy and shit. I didn't like the video either, but
I never watched the video. I only saw a snippet of it, and I posted the New Edition Candy Girl album, I guess, on my Insta story sometime earlier today with that included the hits from that particular album. But yeah.
yeah. But at the same time, though, the Candy Girl album, this is definitely for diehard New Edition fans. And it's kind of crazy too because a lot of fans kind of skip over this album and shit like that for some
What?
odd reason. Yeah, because they
Mhm.
sometimes think that the next album is their debut album and shit. But
But that's wrong.
right,
Right. I thought it was dope. I think like it has big hits on here. Popcorn Love and Candy Girl, of course. That was a hit.
of course,
Is this the end? I love that ballad. I thought it was a great album. Like I said, like them being so young and being from Boston, and they were like my Jackson 5, so I definitely feel like it was a great album.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Were people like really comparing like New Edition to the Jackson Five, or were they like really saying that they were like the first boy band or stuff
They were
like that?
back in the '80s. They were comparing them to like the Temptations and the Four Tops because of like the way that they dressed with like the suits and like when they got
Oh,
on stage, like their stage presence, they were like, you know, that they were like all like in a line singing and doing the dance moves on simultaneously. So
Right.
they wasn't comparing them to like I compared them to Jackson Five because I know like the Jackson Five was big, you know, and I wasn't around for that time, but they were like my Jackson Five were like my Four Tops or my Temptations, but that's what people was comparing them to back then,
Okay. Okay.
you know, and it was you know and in the '80s it was different because it was like there was no other like group coming out that was like that sounded like them and like dressed like them or you know pattern themselves like you know the Temptations or the Four Tops. So that's why they were like in a lane by themselves, you know.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
yeah. I really got listen to this entire album because I've only known their hit songs, of course, title track, of course, Popcorn
right,
Love, which I seen the video of that, and I thought that was kind of cute with the
yeah,
guys like doing like them little dance steps, and then
right,
and I guess having their own verses when they were doing it and all that stuff, and I like it. Is this the end for some reason? It's just I don't know. Maybe it's
yeah,
the sentimental side of me that just likes a good ballad every now and again. But I
right.
know one time when I was playing it while I was like cleaning my room one day, I know my mom heard it and she was like, "Who are you listening to?" And I told her this is New Edition, and she was like, "Oh my God, they would sound like babies back then."
Oh, man.
But yeah, yeah. But I think from what y'all telling me that I guess
Yeah,
this is like a very good way for them to like for the general public basically to know who these guys are basically. But it kind of blew my
Right.
mind when you were saying that they people tend to forget about this one and skip over to their other album. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Mm.
right.
Cause I don't know why. Cause it seems like with this album, more diehard New Edition fans like it more, and a lot of the mainstream love the second self-titled album. Which I'm not knocking that album too. 'Cause I personally like that album better, but it is what it is. I just
Right.
peep that and shit.
Yeah, I agree with Reg because I feel like when it comes to the first album, they know Candy Girl, but other than that, they don't really mention Popcorn Love or is this the end or you know what I'm saying. So I definitely feel like once you get into like their second and third albums and stuff, that's when people really was checking for them more.
Right.
But to me, the album is a classic. I think it's like one of their best albums. You know,
Okay. No doubt. No doubt. All right. So next year they were going through the Maury Star controversy. Lawsuits were being made,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, they still dropped their sophomore album within next year, the self-titled New Edition album. Yo, Loki though, I don't care what no one says. This is a fucking dope album.
I love it.
Very dope album. Um, fucking cool it now. Nice way to begin the album. Mr. Telephone Man is definitely one of my favorite New Edition songs.
Bobby killed it.
He definitely
Yeah,
did
that's my
kill it.
favorite song too.
Oh, yeah,
Yo, and then fucking I'm Leaving You Again. I never knew Bow
Oh
Wow
yeah,
sample that
yeah,
song.
that yeah. I was just about to mention it because that beat. Yeah.
I was like,
hmm
Mm.
yo. 'Cause I low key thought it was like a beat made from scratch and shit like that on some real
yeah.
shit.
Me
And
too.
I was trying to remember. I had Evan talk to Rich earlier. I was trying to remember the song that he did with Seattle because I know I heard that song melody from somewhere.
For
Mm-hmm.
real. It
Yeah,
don't even
I did.
sound like it don't
yeah,
even sound like it should be made in the 80s though, on some real shit.
It
yeah.
sounded like it was made yesterday.
Fact. What else? Fucking kind of girls we like, very dope. Like this whole album is like a lot more polished than at first. You can tell they were
Right.
stepping their game up a little bit and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
Um, a lot
They were
more.
getting older, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. They were
Right.
like they were But Ralph still had the same voice he did. It got a
Mhm.
little bit like a little bit mature, but he was still had a high pitched voice, and they were a little
Mhm.
bit older. They had like the girls all over them, and all that. So, but I definitely feel like this is a solid sophomore album. Like even like the track we talked about, like "Candle Girls We Like," and they're rapping on that joint. You know what I'm saying? And it has like a dope '80s beat.
Right.
And I think to me, Ricky and Ralph had the best raps on that song. You know, and
Okay.
where there's a part where he says, I like the girls that Biv said, I like the girls that like to please, not the girls that like to tease. And it has like the dope electric guitar on it. I thought it was a great song. Slept on drink. You had Hide and Seek, that was a dope song. Delicious, that was dope. So I think all around, like, besides like all the two hits that people know, like Cool It Now and Mr. Telephone Man, I definitely think that this was a solid album. Lost in Love, that's another good one. And yeah, I think it was a great solid album. I like this one better than the first one, actually.
Same.
You know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got to talk about this album in the future, though. On some real shit.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Yeah, I gotta fully listen to this album because I've only listened to "Cool It Now," "Mr. Telephone Man," "I'm Leaving You Again," and yeah, and a whole lot, and the rest of the tracks off this album too. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bad. But yeah, but from what you heard, you feel you like it, right?
I love it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay.
Classic album.
Definitely a classic. All right. 1 year later, they came out with All for Love. Now I gotta be real quite honest with you. I've heard
Uh,
pretty much the majority of this album. I never really fully listened to every track for what it's worth. But from what I've
right.
heard, I noticed that they were kind of maturing with the subject matter on some real shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Fucking Count Me Out, definitely a dope song and shit like that.
Like that. Like
Um,
that.
I like that one.
the, and it's kind of crazy too because when that video came out, that was when they kicked Bobby out the group and shit like that. So
Right. Yeah, and
Oh
that's weird
yeah.
because he's on the album cover with them, but is he actually on the songs with them?
he got kicked out during the tour.
Well,
Oh, okay. So he was on the record,
yeah.
but he
This is
just
the final
okay.
album to feature Bobby though. Yeah, but this is the
Right.
final album that to feature
I
Bobby though.
remember being in school and going to lunch that day, and when the news broke, I remember like one of my friends telling me was standing on the line for lunch that he left the group. I was like, what? Get out of here! Bobby Brown left the group. Like, why would he leave an audition? And then they were like, yo, he wants to go solo, and this is before the internet, so this was like all word of mouth. And I was like, yo,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I can't see Bobby Brown as a solo artist. But then when I bought the album, it was like I seen him on the album cover. He's on the record, but it's like he wasn't on the tour with them. I'm like, yo, it just blew my mind. I was like, yo, what they gonna do now?
Yeah, New Edition. They always had controversial tours and shit like that. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? I want to say a lot of my thoughts on some of the tours in the future, but it seems
I know
like
what you talk about. I know what you talk about, Rich.
you
I know
talk.
what you're getting at. I know what you're gonna talk about.
Oh, you might think you know, but it's actually another tour
Um,
I'm speaking about. But I'll let you know.
okay.
But yeah, I will
All right.
talk about that particular tour later on, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing about All for Love I've pretty much noticed was the drums were pretty much very power, like very like more harder edge and shit like that, which I
Yeah.
fucking like that shit.
Oh yeah.
Let's Be Friends, that was a pretty dope song.
Yeah.
Um,
That's my favorite.
hey, I bet, yeah. Oh shit, this motherfucker put the fire alarm on, but fuck it. Um, Whispers in Bed, that was another interesting song and shit like that too. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Alright.
You got a fire drill. Crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
My fault about that. Niggas just can't
You
cook.
all good.
Yeah. Yeah, but as I was saying,
Man.
one thing I've noticed about this album, they were really talking about getting it on and shit like that. Like
Right.
Whispers in Bed, Tonight's Your Night. Like you can tell they were getting older and they wanted to have like more creative control, I guess.
Creative. Yeah, I guess that's what it was too. But I have yet to listen to this entire album because I've only listened to Count Me Out, With You All the Way, and I think Whispers in Bed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Because I've noticed that Ralph started producing, like Ronnie, Ralph, and Ricky were producing on this album as well too. So that
Yeah,
was
so at
pretty
least they have those credits as producing on this album, which is good.
Right.
right. But yeah, once I hear this whole album in full, I'm definitely going to talk about it in length and shit like that. But
I,
from what I've
I
heard,
think the two similarities with the Awful Love album and the second one was that it was driven off of the first two tracks. You know,
right?
like for the second album, it was Cooling Now, Mr. Telephone Man, and then for
Mm-hmm.
Awful Love, it was Count Me Out and A Little Bit of Love. And I think once again, like this is an underrated album, and it was the success was mainly off of the two singles, but people slept on the album. You know, like you got joints like Let's Be Friends and School.
Mm-hmm.
With You All the Way, that was a big hit. I love it, man. Kick Back. I believe that was Ricky on the vocals, right, for Kick Back.
I believe so. Yeah. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, a young Ricky. I love that joint. Dope beat.
Yeah.
It got the guitars and the synths and you know um Biv, and this we get early BBD on this track because Biv and Ronnie kick around on here, back and forth, and then and they're like, Biv is like, my mother told me one day I will know, just kick back and love will grow. And yeah, it got some joints on here, man. I just thought it was underrated. I never hear nobody like talk about this album, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely feel like it was solid, just like the second one, and Bobby left. It was bad, but they still persevered without him.
Right. I definitely feel
Yeah,
you on that shit
Mm-hmm.
like that.
right.
All right. So we all said what we had to say about Awful Love.
Yeah, pretty much. Sweet
Yeah.
Thing, that was a good thing too. I like that. Sweet Thing,
Okay.
you know. Tonight's the night. That was tonight's your night. Tonight's your night reminded me of like a prom song for the women. You
Right.
know, Ralph singing about it being a special night for women. No, I feel like that was like a prom song, but I love it though.
Bet. Bet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Bobby Brown left the group, or was fired from the group. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And the group were a quartet. So they dropped.
Bobby, classic.
You said what?
This is a classic album right here.
Let me see.
Don't Be Cruel.
Oh
Don't be
shit!
cool. Classic.
Oh man.
Classic album.
Yes, yes.
Wow, man.
Shoot. All right.
Yeah,
So
you
That's what
going
we
way
need.
back.
in '86 they dropped the Under the Blue Moon album.
Yes. Another
Person,
Mm-hmm.
underrated joint.
personally, I'm not a fan
Mm.
of this album. Personally,
Yeah, you know what it is. I think even at that time in the '80s, they tried to convey like '50s and '60s,
Mm-hmm.
classic songs, and introduce it to that generation at that time. So when you had like songs like Earth Angel and Duke of Earl and Tears on My Pillow and at that time when I'm like 8, 9 years old, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like I want to hear like some Candy Girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no Tears on My Pillow. You know what I mean? So I just think that it went over people's heads because of the way that they came across with it. But I thought it was a dope album. And even now, when you look at a group like who was like direct descendants from New Edition, they did a cover album and people accepted it. So even in this day and time, you could do a cover album like this Boyz II Men album and people would like it. But I just think back in the 80s it wasn't accepted like it would be right now.
You know what I also think it was, Try?
Uh,
I don't know, but if like the Force MDs would have done something like this, I would have particularly accepted it.
right.
But with New Edition,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just didn't really want to hear them doing doo wop or some stuff
Right.
like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah, because like when you think of New Edition, you want to hear like what you stuck want like you hear like from Cool It Now and Candy Girl and Popcorn Love and Mr. Telephone Man.
But
Yeah, because a lot of people I guess
and
really didn't expect them to go do wop with this one here.
another thing, they had to sign, like, the original artists had to sign off on these songs. So they actually did Tears on My
Oh
Pillow with Little
yeah,
Anthony.
yeah.
Little
Otherwise they
Anthony's
would have
actually on
got
the song with
sued.
them. You know what I'm saying? So he gave them the cosign, like, yo, like, you're all a dope group. You can borrow my song and do it over because I trust you. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope to have like the actual, Little Anthony on the song with them. That's something that probably wouldn't have been done, even now. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it came across the wrong way. Like they didn't promote it right. Bobby had already left the group, so
Right,
it was weird seeing like only four of them on the cover, and then it's
Mm-hmm.
like they're dressed up in like the suits, and then you're like, well, what the hell is this, like 50s music? Like this is like 80 something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the hell is this? You know?
right. And also, just in case y'all don't know, Little Anthony, he's a doo wop legend, by the way.
Yeah,
Part of the group Little Anthony and the Imperials and
I
shit like
didn't
that.
know.
yeah.
But yeah, that was fucking Under the Blue Moon. Anybody else want to say a few things about it?
I
The only
I think
song I've heard off this album was "Hey There, Lonely Girl." Other than that,
right.
I really couldn't bring
Earth
myself to
Angel was
listen
the
to
first
all the
single.
other stuff.
That was from the Karate Kid Part 2 soundtrack.
Yeah,
They played it in the
Oh.
movie, and then they put it on this album to go with the other songs. But I think it came across like they didn't promote it well. I think if they had if this album had come out like now, it would have been accepted more now than it was in the 80s to me.
okay. Bet. Now, 1988,
Yep.
Johnny Gill joined the group.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
boy.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced
Yes.
their magnum opus, in my personal opinion, Heartbreak.
Yeah,
Now,
and I got that album.
facts. Got mine too and shit.
Yeah, but I know you wanted to get that vinyl so bad, but they were jacking the prices up for that.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And
I gotta
yeah,
get. I had that on cassette. I gotta get that too.
for real. I'm definitely gonna open it
Yeah.
probably Thursday, Wednesday and shit. So,
Yeah,
You didn't
because we
open that
going
yet?
over it Wednesday.
all
Oh
right.
man.
Now, okay,
Mhm.
so I'm not gonna really say a lot of my thoughts. 'Cause I'm gonna say most of my thoughts to Wednesday when I break down this album.
Right. Right.
But this is definitely
Mm-hmm.
one of the best R&B albums of the decade. Period.
I agree.
One thing, like I want to
Definitely.
say,
Yeah.
Ralph Tresvant, you can tell he was influenced by Michael a lot with his vocals and shit. You know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like
I agree.
"You're Not My Kind of Girl" and shit like that. Love that song. I don't care what nobody says. Um, fucking "If It Isn't Love."
Who don't
Love
know
that.
that one?
The
Uh,
Jimmy Jam
Yeah.
and Terry Lewis remix of that song, y'all will thank me later. That's all I want to say.
I didn't hear that. I never heard the remix for that.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to post it on the Heartbreak album, but I might send it to y'all later if I find it again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's the way we're living. Where it all started. Like
Mm-hmm.
fucking
Yep.
dope. Like,
I love those songs.
and they transitioned so well into that New Jack Swing era and shit like that. Cause mind you,
Yeah.
it 1988, 89, that was really the years when it was really getting up there and shit like that. It was really popping and shit like that. Cause you
Mm-hmm.
had
Right.
the Make It Last Forever album. You had guys' first album and shit like that. So yeah. Also, Boys to Men. You guys should know that was a song that actually got Michael Bivins to sign the group Boys to Men and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
gonna
think I
share
think they had met him. I think that they had met Michael Bivins like backstage at a show when they sang that song from or something.
No,
they say
they sang "Can You Stand the Rain" for him,
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
okay. So
and they named the group based off that song,
right.
"Boys to Men."
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna share most of my thoughts Wednesday. I'm gonna hear what y'all have to say about this one.
I love it. I think it's a classic. I would put it like top 10 of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like you said, like the way they transitioned into like the whole New Jack Swing era was a smooth transition. They had the right producers getting Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and I think everything about it was dope. Like the videos, the performances, everything. I love the songs. Like where it all started. That was dope. And them talking about like how they grew up in Boston and it had like a hip hop beat to it and even the remix. I remember buying the cassette single for Any Heartbreak because they had like the remix. The video was totally different from the album version.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And on the remix, I think it was I think Mike was rapping on there
Oh wow.
and Ralph was singing. Yeah, and
I think
it's
so
like a
too.
long
I think I heard that
yeah,
song.
it's like a longer version, but that was dope and crucial and not my kind of girl and all of those joints were dope. It's a classic album. I always loved it. I think also they from that album, a lot of fans, a lot of people feel like that's their only classic album, and I feel like they got more than one classic album. Just like how
Mm-hmm.
people, I feel like when it come to like Nas, people feel like Illmatic is only classic, and that's not true. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like Any was like one of their classic albums, not the classic, but one of their classic albums. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's all I want to say right now about that.
Okay, and that's where we're putting it. That's where we're putting it. Yeah, because I don't know, man. A lot of people they always like to shit on New Edition. I don't know why,
Right.
but I'm not like the biggest fan, but they don't deserve to
Right.
be shitted on. Wow, people like Menuendo get all the love and shit like that.
Menudo,
But
Menudo.
Menudo, excuse
Yeah.
me. I always fuck.
Menudo, and who else?
Uh,
I'm not saying Menudo and all these boy bands and shit like that get all the love.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
I always fuck that name up, Menudo. Shit.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah. The Heartbreak album, I really feel this is like the real turning point for the guys because you really do hear them transitioning from boys to young men now at this point, and it's just everything about this album from start to finish. You cannot. I don't think I've known any person not to like this album or love this album completely because it's got so many great tracks on here. Yeah.
I feel you. And one thing I do want to mention about this album,
Mhm.
it was shady as hell the fact that they put New Edition and Bobby Brown on the same tour and stuff like that
Oh.
without
Ooh, yes.
that was shady as hell. That's why I always say New Edition. They always have a bad reputation when it comes to tours and stuff like that. Even to this day, even literally to
Mhm.
this day, like they just seem to get it right on some real shit.
No, they really can't because it's just Bobby, Ricky, Mike, and Ronnie, minus Johnny and Ralph.
Right.
And I think the reason behind it because I think I heard it on the radio sometime last week. Me and my mom, we were just coming back from somewhere, and they were saying like why the reason why that I guess Ralph isn't involved with them right now was because I think him and Bobby got into it because I think something was said about one of them. One of them said something about not so nice about one of their daughters or something.
Yeah, I mentioned that a couple times on the show.
Well, they've had beef over the years too. Like I know Johnny and Ralph, they trademarked the name and cut the other members out of that. So that's why Bobby and BBD basically is a group now, like RBRM. And why they're doing that, I don't
I
know
didn't
because I
know
feel like,
that.
yeah, because Johnny, you came in last. Like, how are you trademarking shit and it's not
Yeah,
even
Johnny
yours?
was last. Yeah.
But see,
You know what I'm saying?
what people got to understand about Johnny Gill is that, yeah, he did come in last, but
Mm-hmm.
I think marketing wise, he has had like a stable career marketing wise and stuff like that.
Right.
So
Right.
when he did bring a lot of new fans into New Edition,
Mm-hmm.
and if I'm not mistaken, I believe wasn't the Heartbreak or the Home Again album like their best selling album or some shit?
It's one of them, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. Like when it comes to numbers, I don't know.
yeah, because like cats got to look at the sales too and shit like that when it comes to
Right.
like
True,
marketing and
true, true.
copyright.
Right.
So that's one thing. Like if you put it into perspective, like, and also because he was also on the rise too. You know, his albums with Stacey Lattisaw, everything like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh
Then
yeah.
him doing his thing with LSG. And it's like
Yeah.
so
Okay.
yeah. And then with Ralph, he's like the lead singer and shit. So of course he's gonna
Right.
try to get his name on New Edition name.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like his solo career, I think, really got like the short end of the stick. Because I mean, after that,
I agree.
his self-titled album, it just his second and third albums really didn't go
Yeah,
anywhere.
I agree.
Which is
Facts.
Because
sad to
again,
say.
it was like first of all, I love Ralph Tresvant, but he's not Michael
Yeah.
Jackson, and I think he tried to he tried to be Michael Jackson when they went solo, and it wasn't him. It's like you can't dance like Michael, you can't sing like Michael, you don't have the charisma like Michael. Like Michael Jackson was an icon, and he like touched the world, and I don't feel like Ralph was anywhere near that.
He wasn't even on his best days.
No,
No.
it's just more. He just need to be like his true self, you know.
Right,
And I've listened to that self-titled album of his so many times, though. It's so good.
right. It is.
I know a lot of people
Yeah.
even say that he's like bitter and shit over the years, but can you blame him?
Yeah, so is you
No,
guys,
no,
bro.
I really don't blame him because I mean, him singing lead like most of like the songs that were like major hits and some other stuff he did. I don't blame him for
Right.
feeling some type of way.
It's
I be
it's
feeling some
bad.
type of way too.
It's also a mix of bad marketing too, because like who would have thought Bobby Brown
Yeah,
would have been one of the best solo artists to come from that group, and then Ralph, you would think like it would be like a natural progression for Ralph, like the
yeah.
same
You
way
would
like I
think
look
you
at
the
Ralph,
complete opposite or something.
right? The same way I look at Ralph was the same way like when Instinct was breaking up, and
Right.
the plan was Justin and JC to go solo. I thought JC would have been just as
Yeah,
big of an artist as Justin, and it didn't happen like that. So you never
true.
know. You know what I mean?
No, that's like the same comparison right there. Yep.
Right.
Shit, well, I don't care for the NSYNC, so I don't really know. But yeah,
Oh, we know that.
Oh man.
I feel you though. But Heartbreak, that's definitely I would call it a landmark album and
Oh
show
yeah.
that a landmark.
Yeah.
Now, necessarily they didn't really break up, but they took a little break,
They went on hiatus.
hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
But before I go into that, did y'all remember that Video Soul interview they did back in '91? I believe 1990.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah. They
don't. I've
got they
seen it, but I
got
don't remember that.
actual footage of that on the BET YouTube channel, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. It's on
I
YouTube.
watched that.
Yeah, man, that fucking interview is hilarious as hell. Fucking Ralph was talking about we not talking about Biv DeVoe, we talking about New Edition.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, so 1996, 8 years right after the Heartbreak album, they
Wait,
dropped.
we skip BBD though. We skip BBD.
I thought we were gonna save that, for after when we talk about the
Oh
solo
yeah.
albums.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
but
yeah.
after they took the break, after the break from NE, they did BBD, and Johnny
Oh,
came out with another album and all that. So
Hmm.
Wait, wait,
I got that album, that Johnny album you just held up, man. I got
Provocative.
that.
hold on. Let me
Provocative
see that
album.
cover.
Yeah. I was telling Reg I got that.
Is that his first album?
Nah, that's
No.
provocative.
Oh, I never heard that joint. Never.
Oh, this
That's
was
not.
like
Oh, you gotta listen to
That's
that.
93, right?
93, yeah.
I heard it. I heard good
Yeah.
things about it though.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
True, true. All right. So yeah, we definitely gotta talk about the solo album. You know, I'll let y'all know when I want to do that.
Dope.
Got it.
But 1996, they came out with the near perfect Home Again album.
Yes, classic.
Yes.
Yep.
I love it.
Me
Now,
too.
whenever I think of this album, it's just more like a reunion album, like because Bobby came back to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
But let's be real, deep down, they all got back together because they were broke. Well, most of them were broke.
Or going
Right.
in debt or in debt at that time, right?
Yeah.
Bobby was broke. Bobby was broke.
No, Bobby, he was so good in the
No,
movie.
I thought Bobby was still okay though. I thought everybody else was broke.
It was Bivens and Bobby that was good. Everybody
Mm,
else was broke.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like deep down, it's a good album, but it was just a dark period for them, a very dark period. Cause
Oh yeah.
and then like even like the Oprah interview, like Oprah was just focusing on Bobby Brown and shit like that. But
I
I
don't
didn't
remember
watch
that.
that
They,
interview.
they, they did an interview with Oprah.
yeah, 96.
Yeah, they did. They did interviews, radio interviews as well.
Gotta
Them
see
going
that.
on Oprah.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
but to the music of things, this is a very very good album, man. Like hit me off. Oh my god.
Yes.
Every time I hear that song, I always think of Family Matters when they performed it on Family Matters and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember they were on an episode of there.
Yeah, that was like when I first got into Family Matters and stuff too. You know.
Did you see the actual music video for this?
Yeah, I love the video. So hit me off.
Yeah,
Love the video.
Yeah, me too. I saw it.
that was dope. That was dope.
Um, you don't have to worry was very dope too.
Yeah.
Shop
Yeah,
it.
I love that one too.
Yeah, shop it. I love shop around.
Shop
Um,
around. Love that.
I'm still in love with
I
you.
don't care too much for that one. Shop around.
Oh wow.
Oh
I
wow,
love that.
I feel you though. I feel you.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I love One More Day. I'm still in love with you.
Love
Um,
that.
the title track, Home Again, of course.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's great. The thing about this album and shit, if the
Mm.
production you can tell was from R&B's best producers at that time, like dare I say,
Right.
Puffy, Jermaine Dupri,
Say
Gerald
it.
Levert. You said what?
I said say it.
Yes, I dare I say Puffy,
Yeah. Yo, Lord.
Jermaine Dupri, Gerald Levert, Chucky Thompson. All my Ready to Die fans should know about Chucky. Um,
Yeah.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Like this whole album is the reason why I say it's near perfect because I don't know. It was just like some songs. It was they were all there, but I felt like the one song I didn't not really care for, to be real,
Mhm.
was "How Do You Like Your Love Served" and
Right.
shit.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one, and I don't like Hear Me Out.
Yeah, and I like Gerald Levert. Rest in peace to Gerald Levert, but yeah, I don't know. It
Yeah.
just never really did anything to me and stuff.
Mm.
Right.
But other than that, this was the last great album in my opinion and shit before the
Hmm.
downfall.
Yeah. To me, I really wish that they still would have kept going on the tour, but back then, their egos was just all over the place.
Mm.
And if the guys were in debt so bad, why were they coming up with like random groups of people, flying all them out on first class flights and whatnot, and taking separate tour buses and all that? I'm like, that wasn't smart.
Cause they niggas. Cause it was like the more stories I hear from that tour, it was like all the fights that was happening, all the
Mm.
fucking like Bobby and Whitney drug habits were really
Drama.
drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just too much from that tour and stuff like that. Then that one night when all hell broke loose with shit like
Oh yeah.
water holes and
Oh
shit. Yeah,
man.
and I think it was that moment was what blacklisted New Edition for a while.
Yeah,
Right.
because I mean, they really couldn't record nothing for a while. Their record company was suing them because they didn't hold their end of the deal on the contract and all that.
And let's not
Right.
even mention Bobby's Forever album. Oh,
Oh God.
I never listened to that album.
That
oh
wasn't good.
you would soon though. Trust me. But yeah,
Man.
it it was
Mm.
just like I hate to cut you off, Ash. I'm sorry, I hate to cut you off. But yeah, you
No,
said
I was just laughing.
oh, but it was just like the whole tour just blacklisted them
Yeah.
from the media for a while and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, even though I was like really young when Home Again dropped, I think that it would have been really cool. Like, say I don't know if like them doing the tour. I don't know if they had like a tour date in Charlotte or anything like that. I don't know anyone that I know who did see that concert or went to a different city or whatever.
Hmm.
But
Right.
yeah, I'm like I really wish they really could have like held it together at least. Like okay, if y'all not gonna do it for the sake of each other, just do it like if you wanna have some more money in your pockets or get out of debt or something. Like if I was a part of a major group, like I was like, okay, I'll just be cordial with y'all. Y'all ain't gotta talk to me. We ain't gotta be all buddy buddy like we used to, but business has to be made here and like y'all messing with my money, like come on, get it together.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mm.
And also didn't they have like a remix or a certain song?
They
Didn't they?
had they had a remix for You Don't Have to Worry with Missy.
Oh, okay.
That was the
Oh
Bad Boy
yeah,
remix.
I remember they did have a remix for that.
Yeah. The Bad Boy remix for that.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's when it comes to R&B. I ain't gonna lie, Puff. That's where Puffy excels at when it comes to
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. Him and Jermaine,
Mm-hmm.
actually.
facts.
Right.
But
Yeah.
but
But hip
Jermaine,
hop wise, nah.
Hmm.
but even Jermaine, like, but because when it comes to hip hop, Puffy,
Mm.
he did his thing with Big, but at the same time, he screwed over
Right.
hella artists and shit.
Oh yeah, he did.
Hip hop wise, you don't
Including.
really hear nothing about Jermaine screwing over artists and shit.
Right.
No.
That's true.
But yeah. All right, so Home Again left the tour left a bad taste in New Edition fans' mouth. Bobby Brown's left again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they took yet another hiatus,
Yeah.
and they signed into Bad Boy Records, and they
Ugh.
dropped, unfortunately, their last album, One Love. Oh my God, where do I begin with this?
Just say what's on your mind, man.
Let me just begin by saying this. This right here was just another text write up Puffy had to do and shit. That because New Edition, the only reason why they signed to Bad Boy was they were trying to get out of their contract to MCA.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
by the time this album was released, even the producers are Stevie J, Mario Winans, Diddy, Andre Harris, Ryan Leslie, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and shit. Like the album
Mm-hmm.
cover. Oh my fucking God.
I'm
Hey,
seeing it on Wikipedia right now. Like,
hey, you know what's crazy? R&B in the late 90s to the early to mid 2000s, when it comes to the album covers, they always range in the categories like the leather jacket,
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
the Ameline,
112.
Ameline with the sexy ass pose and shit,
Mm-hmm.
I got braids and sunglasses and look confused.
Jagged Edge.
Yep. What else? What else? Then you have the band members that's looking in different directions and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And my personal favorite, the white background. That's my
Mm-hmm.
personal
Voice
favorite.
to Men.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
White background, see?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
And so with this,
Mm.
and with the thing with New Edition that people don't give them credit for, most of the time they went against the grain. Most of the
Right.
time and shit. With this album, and even with some parts of the Home Again album, they were going within the grain. And it didn't really work out for them. And the fact that fucking Puffy wanted them to attract like the B2K crowd, the IMX crowd, even though IMX were long broken up by that time though, the young girls crowd and shit like that. Like Hot Tonight.
I like that song though. I actually like that joint.
But see, yeah, I respect you, Chuck, because you actually listen, because you actually listen to this shit too.
Right.
Like even the intro to the song was kind of cringeworthy. We on Bad Boy. What can go wrong? And
I
shit.
didn't like that.
You said what?
I didn't like that.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Oh man, like this whole album is just. I would not even recommend it to the diehard New Edition fans. Like this album is what the Jackson's 2300 Jackson Street album was to them.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's really that bad. Like it's really that bad, in my opinion. Wasn't feeling this album one bit. Like y'all fucking mid-30s doing shit like this. Like y'all damn mid-30s and shit. What the hell is this fucking shit?
I think because Puffy thought he was dealing with 112 and New Edition is not 112. And if anything, 112 patterned themselves after New Edition. You know what I'm saying? And just like there's certain songs on that album was just cringy to hear, but it would have fit 112 for a 112 album, not New Edition. Like Hot Tonight I like and Start Turning Me On, I like that. But a lot of those other songs, like especially like the ones with like Ricky Bell singing like the lead vocals and shit, I was like, nah, this is for 112. This is not a New Edition, song. You know what I mean? And I think that's what happened.
Exactly. And that's a nice comparison you made with 112 too, because 112, that's the fucking group that does not get the credit they deserve on occasion too. And that's another group that they get unfairly shitted on too.
Definitely.
When it comes to the
to me, them and Jagged Edge, I think those two groups patterned themselves after as well as Boyz II Men, obviously, after New Edition. And I feel like Jagged Edge and 112, they don't really get the props that they deserve.
True. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest Jagged Edge fan though, but I see what you're saying and shit. Because I feel like Jagged Edge, they come from a mixture of New Edition and the gospel stylings of Jodeci more.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially with I think they had that one song called Promise or some shit like that.
Promise,
yeah.
That was a dope album.
True. But yeah,
and they named their album. I mean, not to cut you off, they named that album after Any Heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? That's how much they looked up to New Edition, the J.E. Heartbreak album.
Exactly.
That's a classic album.
Didn't that album come out like 2001, 1998 or something?
2000.
Okay, bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ashley said she couldn't hear nothing, so I'm gonna resend an invitation to her and shit.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
my song been going in and out. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've been noticing that.
Yeah.
Let me just see what the chat is saying. While she's trying to do that, I'm gonna just see what the chat's saying. What's up, Christian? How you doing? What's up, Q? Q's in the building.
What up, Q?
What's up, Graffiti? What's up with you, my nigga?
Graffiti, what up?
All right, hold on. Ashley just hit me up. She's like, I gotta resend her. Yeah, this internet, this is fucking technology, man. I don't understand, man.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Like, okay, I resent an invite to Ashley. Um, Paper 2003. He said that New Edition is like the R&B version of Wu Tang. Mm.
Uh, in what way though?
Can you hear us, Ash?
I mean, they're legends.
Yeah, I can hear
They're
you.
legends to me. I never compared them to the Wu Tang. How do you compare them to Wu Tang?
I think he's talking about how they branch off solo wise, but
Oh yeah,
to me,
yeah, that's
man,
true.
if you want to talk about R&B, Wu Tang, I don't. This might be a controversial, but I would say Parliament and Funkadelic. They were the ones. If you want to be
Mm,
like an R&B version of Wu Tang or a precursor to Wu Tang, to say the least.
interesting. That's an interesting comparison.
Right, and
I mean,
like,
well, see, I mean, other than Bootsy Collins, I'm not familiar with the other members going solo.
yeah, hold that thought because Ashley didn't say
Mm,
her thoughts on the One Love album and stuff. So
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I don't know why my shit was acting up, but yeah, this album here, I only like. There were only two songs off this album that I liked, and that's sad right there.
mm.
And
no, that's not a second. I don't like any songs on this album.
yeah, the only two songs I like off this album are "Hot Tonight" and "Rewrite the Memories." Other than that, everything else was just straight garbage to me. Oh my god! And
Jeez.
this the longest. I think this is the only album that has so many tracks on here. It got 18.
That's a
Yes.
lot, even for them.
Yes.
Puffy.
Oh
Wow.
my god! What were you thinking with this?
Mm,
Oof.
yep.
Mm. And "Hot Tonight" was the only single off this album.
Right, because and that even didn't do well in the charts. I think it was like number 35 or some shit.
Oh wow. Well, they played
Yeah,
it a lot over here.
I've seen the video. It was alright, but
Right.
Mm.
other than that, and it took them 2 years to do this album,
Yeah.
and they struggled with Puffy, Bad, and
Well, right.
the label
I always,
because over creative control.
I always wondered how come Bobby wasn't a part of this album. Was it Puffy's call or the group just didn't want him on the album?
I don't
Around
know.
that, around that time, of course, he was going through like his arrest and all that, but around that
Oh
time,
yeah,
Right.
he was trying to get into Murder Inc. at that time.
really?
Yeah, he was trying to get into
Oh,
Murder
okay.
Inc.
So he
I
was
did
trying to
not
get
know
signed to
that.
Murder Inc.
That's news to me. That's news to me right there.
Yeah, because he
That
was
was a
on.
rumor I heard. I didn't know it was true though.
Yeah, it's true because he was trying to collaborate. He collaborated with that song with Ja Rule. I think it was
Ah,
Right.
the
Thug,
Last
Thug
Temptation
Loving.
joint. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Thug Loving. Yeah.
yeah,
mm,
trash song.
Okay.
never heard it. Never heard
I
it.
love it. Me
I
and Mike
never
love that
heard
song.
it.
Shit, yeah. There's a lot of shit I
Yeah.
gotta send y'all tonight and shit. There's a lot of shit. But yeah,
Oh shit.
but
One
yeah,
Love.
I had fun doing this, yo.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely
Same
pick
here.
a day and time when you want to talk all about they solo stuff too. Like I'm down for that.
If anything, it's gonna be sometime next month because I have to re-listen to certain ones, and I
Yeah.
plan on I plan on getting the Johnny Gill album from Raleigh sometime soon because there's a couple albums I need to get from
Which
Raleigh.
one? The one that came out in 1990?
Yeah, the self-titled joint.
Okay.
For real. What album was that? Bro?
I went to see them in concert in 2014.
What?
Ooh,
Yeah, this is the booklet that I got at the show. That was
Oh
6 tour.
man.
that's
Yeah,
what's up. That's what's
they
up.
good. They put on a great performance. Joe actually opened up for them. He was great too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
Joe, man. That's my dude though. I ain't gonna front.
oh, yeah, no
Yeah, you
doubt.
got good stuff.
Yeah, but to get back to what I was saying, try. The reason
Mm,
why I said that was because with Parliament and Funkadelic, they had Bootsy Collins, but then you had other affiliates like the Brides of Funkenstein, you
right.
had Parlay, you had Glenn Cohen's Rest in Peace, you had of course
Mm,
Eddie Hazel, and
yeah,
each one represented like a different style, and then you
right.
compare that to Wu Tang and shit like that, where they're mostly influenced by the martial arts of things and shit.
Right.
So that's one thing because Parliament Funkadelic there was space influence where Wu Tang was martial arts influence and shit.
Right, right.
Yeah, because I was actually thinking about breaking down almost their discography from 70 to 82 at one point. But I need to get like a lot of their albums and shit.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Mike C said "Home Again" is my favorite album. Shop Around is a great
No
song.
doubt.
Yeah, man.
Classic.
Classic album, I tell you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What else they say? Graffiti said, "How does that Bad Boy album sound like?"
It
Man,
sounds like a 112 album.
no.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like 112, but New Edition is doing it.
No, let's
Oh
not let's not disrespect 112.
no, please don't.
Let's not disrespect.
I'm not. I just feel like Puffy handled it wrong because you can't handle a legends like New Edition like
Yeah,
you
you
did with
gotta
112.
let them have creative control, and that's one thing he didn't
Right.
do for
Exactly.
them off this album. That's another thing.
Exactly. And there's no Bobby Brown on the album.
No.
You know.
Right.
Mm.
But I was gonna say like this album more has like beats that B2K wouldn't
Yeah.
even use, beats that even 3LW wouldn't even use and shit.
Oh Lord.
Mm. Lord.
But yeah, before I finish with the comments, I have a few announcements I'm gonna make.
Um,
For one, this upcoming July, I'm decided that every hip hop review is gonna be live from this point forward.
oh,
Um, unless like if I'm sick or if I'm doing some shit, I might pre-record. I'll let y'all know. But every hip hop review, the good, the bad, the ugly, is gonna be live at this point forward and shit. Two, you guys, all my '90s R&B heads. This next month, I'm gonna talk about Aaliyah's "One in a Million" and an Aaliyah album. Next month and shit like that.
classic.
Of course. My Way is coming next month as well as the 8701 album and shit. So
Nice.
even though it's like '90s, 2000s, whatever,
Right.
the
Mm-hmm.
History album is still the Juneteenth.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Definitely looking forward to that.
Right, right. So yeah, that's for all of my urban '90s R&Bs, 2000 R&Bs. Y'all gonna love next month and shit like that because yeah, we're gonna go ham. We
Yeah.
definitely yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, y'all Destiny's Child's fans around here?
I like some of their songs. I don't have none of their stuff though.
I like their music. I just need to get their first and second album because I know they got them real cheap off Amazon, so they still got plenty of
Yeah.
copies for them. So I plan on copying them, not this week, but sometime next week if I can.
True. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I
by
was
the way, today's would have been Left Eye's 48th birthday today.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yep.
No doubt.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about talking about the Writing on the Wall album sometime in the future.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check it
Yeah.
Yeah,
out.
that album is $5.89 off Amazon. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna cop that sometime next week if I can.
Yeah. The vinyl used to be on sale, but that was like $35 and shit. So I was like, man,
Good
Wow.
I don't even
God.
I don't even like Beyonce. I mean, Beyonce cool and everything. Destiny Child cool. I don't like them that much. Now, if it was like fucking Anita Baker vinyl, then maybe
Right.
I would consider it. Maybe.
Right. Right.
Also, speaking of Anita Baker, I plan on talking about her sometime July, August too, and shit. So since
Mm-hmm.
she's retiring this year.
Yep. A
Really?
legend.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a lot of some hip hop news later on. Let me see what's going on with the chat. Graffiti said a lot can go wrong once you step into Bad Boy. Oh yes.
Oh God. You
Facts.
know what that kind of remind me of?
What?
Well.
If some people were going on Motown records like that too.
Oh
Oh yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Shit. I've been watching like hella
'Cause you know
Motown.
how they can be too.
Oh yeah.
I've been watching hella Motown Unsung and shit like that, and I'll be like, damn.
Oh yes. Speaking of unsung, they had like a mini marathon last night, and I was watching some episodes. I watched Lloyd's episode, Mint Conditions episode, the
Lord.
Jets, who else? Who else? Switch.
That was a
And
crazy ass.
they were talking about Adina Howard, and I felt end up falling asleep
I
midway
saw that
through
movie.
that episode. I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah.
And they were talking about Miss Chalet.
I didn't like that unsub.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't.
What
Michelet. I
hers?
don't have nothing. Yeah, I just don't care about
I don't have nothing
Michelet
against
like
her
that. Like,
singing voice, but it's just when she talks, it just makes me cringe.
well, see,
It
I
just makes
thought
me
Drake
cringe
left me.
so much when I hear her voice.
I thought Drake left me. Like he be on me every single chance he got. Like then when she be getting mad, I'm
She
like,
sound like a freaking mouse.
like even on that R&B divas. Oh man.
Oh God.
I mean, I have nothing against
She
her.
was on that show too.
Yeah,
Oh God.
Yeah.
I have nothing against it. I don't know who's worth hers or Fran Drescher.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nah, she got Fran Drescher beat. I'm sorry. I could take Fran Drescher over her voice any day. She just sounds too much like a freaking mouse to the point where like, please shut up, please.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Mm.
My boy Orlando is in the building. What's up, my nigga? Watching this on the train
Oh,
from Sydney, Australia. Okay.
oh,
Shout
dope.
out,
Oh,
What up,
okay.
shout out to
Australia?
Australia. Shout out to my homeboy.
Australia in the building. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to my homeboy Martin from Australia. He was the one who sold me some Public Enemy albums. He gave me the Apocalypse 91 album for free. So shout out to my nigga right there.
Oh, okay.
Classic.
Yeah. KRD, man. Happy Memorial Day to you too.
KRD, what up?
Oh, speaking of
Happy
that,
Memorial Day, man.
happy Memorial Day to my homeboy Ricardo as well. Thank you for serving our
Yeah.
country.
No doubt.
Q said, you seen the New Edition movie? Yes, I have.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about some of the solo albums in the movie and shit like that. We can still talk about that. I forgot what we still want to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite solo album from the group?
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
To me, I gotta go with Poison, and then Don't Be Cruel be second.
Mm.
Yeah, I was gonna say Don't Be Cruel.
Yeah, Don't Be Cruel. I like who else I like? I like Ralph's first album.
That was dope.
Johnny got some good ones too, so that's a hard one for me.
Yeah, man. Fucking that fucking 1990s self-titled, man. That's an R&B classic. I don't care what no one says.
Oh yeah, I love the song "Rub You the Right Way," but that video, oh my God.
Well, that
Because
fucking
Reggie sent me the link to that video one day, and when I was watching, I'm like, who was the choreographer for this video?
you should have gotten Paula
Like,
Abdul, man.
like, are you kidding me? This is the best you could do with Johnny? Like,
But Loki though, you know what fucking New Edition album niggas don't talk about? The
what?
Velvet Devote remix album.
Oh yes. I
Yes.
Oh
told you.
yeah, I've heard when will I see your smile again on remix?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that song is so good.
Yo, that remix shit
Woo!
is the original, man. Especially when
Yeah.
da. Like I thought it was some mint condition shit. I'm like, oh
Yes,
God, damn.
I thought so too. Like the way that sound, like what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of mint condition, we definitely got to talk about their stuff one day too.
Oh yeah, you already know, man. Like I gotta like get at least a couple of their albums and shit.
Right.
Yeah, I bought my mom their very first album for Mother's Day, and she loves it. She loves it.
Oh,
True. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from Stokely's, man. Stokely solo. I'll stay away from that.
My mom got that album too. She said a lot, like some of his stuff on that album's okay that she like, but I haven't heard her play it in the truck lately, so I don't.
You know what's crazy? Stokely actually wrote some stuff for the Provocative album for Johnny.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
Ooh. Now I know I got it. I know I got it.
And I remember hearing him. Yeah, and I remember hearing him on one song off that provocative album, "The Floor." I heard him in the background.
Yeah, he's on the floor. Yep.
Hmm.
Mm.
And that's a good song too. I like that song. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't Be Cruel too, man. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
they got some hot stuff on there too.
Definitely.
fucking Roni, Rock with you.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Who don't know that one? Mm.
The Bobby Period album. That's my shit right there.
Yeah. Love that.
Humping around. I don't care humping around, man. Y'all remember the In Living's Color sketch with Jim Carrey?
Yes.
When he was portraying Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Bill Clinton at the time. Yeah. Oh
When he,
God.
when he put out that saxophone, I was doubt.
Because of course you know the real Clinton can play the sax.
Right.
Right.
Like that ass if it wasn't for that parody, Clinton wouldn't have won the office, dead ass and shit.
Yeah, but you know it went downhill when he got into that scandal.
Mm, it did, but at the same time,
Mm.
it wasn't as bad as when Nixon, because when Nixon had that scandal,
The
they banned
Watergate thing. Oh yeah.
they banished him. They just embraced
Oh
Clinton
yeah.
because like a nigga cheating
Mm.
and shit like that, and his wife still stayed with them. They just embraced him more
Mhm.
basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit. Something in common with Whitney Houston, man.
Love
I
that.
love that song. That's a good song.
Yeah, I love that song too.
I'm surprised they didn't do more collabs together, but amidst all the drama and whatnot.
Yeah.
And Robin.
You know.
Mm.
Shit. Who heard Ricky Bell's solo debut?
I didn't
I
know
didn't
he
know
had an
he
album.
had one.
Yeah, it came out I think around 2000.
I didn't hear.
Never heard
I didn't
anything
even know.
about that. This is news to me, man.
Yeah, I didn't know about it until like last year on some real shit.
Wow, I gotta hear that.
Really?
Yeah.
And I always thought that Ricky was like the unsung hero of the group. Like, like he, when Bobby left, it was Ralph. But I felt like Ricky could have. I don't think Ricky really stepped up like vocally, like in front of the group until like the Heartbreak album. That's when you heard him more out in the forefront. Like on
Mm.
Can You Stand the Rain and songs like that. But I always felt like Ricky always had a voice and he was like pushed to the background for Bobby and Ralph. And I felt like, I think the BBD side group was like his showcase of his talent
Yeah,
vocally.
you get to see more of him vocally on when he
Right,
did BBD.
Exactly.
right.
That
But
shit.
within the group, it was like he was pushed to the side for Bobby and Ralph, and I felt like if they should ever come out with like a new album, him and Johnny got to be like at the forefront because Ricky still has his voice. Ralph don't have his voice like
Yeah,
that no more. You know,
yeah. Bobby's voice has never been the
yeah,
same
Bobby's
because of
voice is
all them
gone. You know what I'm
years.
saying? Yeah,
Yeah, it really is. I hate to say it. All them years of
yeah,
drugs and
yep.
oof.
I
And
didn't
I
even
heard
know
him. I heard him live when he sounded. He sounded like crap. So
shit.
My
I didn't
God.
know Ralph was on drugs too.
yeah, Ralph was on
What?
drugs. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ralph was on cocaine too.
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I've been
Shit.
heard about that.
What?
Yeah, man.
I really didn't think he would ever reach to that point because I to be honest with you, that would be the last person I would ever suspect of him having like a drug problem like that.
Yeah, but his wasn't as bad as Bobby and Ricky as I don't.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the new edition. Kind of reminds me of the Temptations a little bit.
Yeah, you know
Hmm.
what? I was just about to say that because like when I was watching the movie, like in some points of it, like with Bobby, the way he was acting with his ego and all that stuff, it reminded me of how David Ruffin was with the
Right,
Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to
right.
see you.
And even my dad said the same thing too. And I'm like, yeah.
Hmm.
Shit. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
And
ain't nobody coming to see
you know what? I got that movie on DVD, The Temptations.
shit.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, that movie is crack. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
It'll never
Oh
get
shit.
old.
Guess who's in the building?
Mike.
Yep.
Who?
What
So
up?
Hey, Mike.
he, he said thug loving is hard and shit. I was like, I respect your
Oh
opinion.
yeah.
Just, the only thing I like about that song is the video had the way Bobby came out that helicopter and shit. That was the only thing.
I
Oh
never seen the
shit.
videos.
Mm. Um, but yeah, back to the movie and shit.
Uh,
Y'all remember that one scene in the movie where what's her boy's name? What's her boy's name? When they were Bivens, you know, he got run over by a car and with his foot or something.
Yeah, yeah,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
your
And then
body
he's
is black.
spitting Bobby's face, and then oof,
Now who's a
Crazy.
bitch now?
yeah,
Shit, that part always had me dying and shit on that movie.
really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You ever heard of Johnny Gill's 1996 album, right?
What's the name of that one?
Hold on, I always keep forgetting the name. It's some long ass name. Hold on. But yeah, that one has some good shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Troy?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you talking about the New Edition movie?
Y'all saw I was asking Ash if she heard the Johnny
About
Gill.
Johnny Gill's '96 album.
Let's get the mood right.
I didn't hear that one.
Oh, that one, that one. I think my mom got that one too.
I heard that one.
She got a lot of Johnny stuff, I know. But she don't have his self-titled 1990 album. She don't got that one.
Oh
Right.
shit.
I'll probably have to get that for her birthday later on this year or something.
Yeah, man. Like that whole album is just like it's oh my god.
Yeah, because I know she got a lot of his stuff. She got the two LSG albums. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm. Also, let's see what else is everyone saying. Paper said, I'm glad that Bobby didn't sound with Bad Boy and on their One Love album. Yep.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But for Paper, she did do Beating Bobby Brown though. So
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a bad
wow,
idea.
wow, wow.
I know I remember when that show was out many years
Yeah.
ago. I think I caught a few episodes of that, and I think my mom and I were watching it, and we were thinking, "This
It
is
was
really
bad.
bad.
Yep.
This is so bad."
Mm.
And that ruined Whitney's reputation, and oof.
At
Hmm.
least it wasn't on VH1.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
thank God.
It was on Bravo.
Yeah, it was on Bravo, but still, that show was just a train wreck from start to finish. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
ugh.
Shit. Mike C said y'all should review Total first album. People never talked about that.
I agree. You didn't like that album?
I like it. I don't mind reviewing it, but I'm not
Hmm.
going to be too keen on it. I'm just going to say that right now.
I
I
thought it
have
was
yet
dope.
to listen to that album.
Yeah, like when it comes to bad boy R&B, like my favorites are
Hmm.
just Faith Evans,
Mm-hmm.
112. Like Total's cool, but I like them mostly when they sing back up for Biggie and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm going to say most of my
Yeah.
thoughts on that album one day.
True.
Yeah.
Um, hip hop wise, let me say some news and shit. So I'm gonna do something I never thought I'm actually gonna do.
Hmm.
What?
I'm gonna review Jay Z's Kingdom Come album this Sunday.
Oh yes, you did tell me about that.
Yeah, give these Jay
Yeah, I
Z.
remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, I want to see what these Jay Z stands are gonna stand with this. Cause you know these Jay Z heads, they're gonna be the first ones to always. Cause I'm not gonna be nice on that album on some real shit.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm ready for Sunday. And I'm trying to get Steven on it too, because he said he has to check his work schedule and shit. So I'm gonna
Right.
wait till he tells me what's going on with that.
True.
But yeah,
Yeah.
also I want to talk about what's his name? I want to talk about that Too Short too in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like most of his albums. So I'm like, let's see what I can know about Too Short and shit like that, you know? Because no one ever
Too short.
talks about his albums on that YouTube.
Too short discography, or you just doing like certain albums?
I want to do his albums from '86 to possibly 1999.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to do something a little different, trying to spice up this channel a little bit.
Right.
Um, and I think I might, we might want to talk because that nigga did request to do Psycho Rems too, that album.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I might see what's happening with that and shit. Because I've seen the album in stores too. I never heard the album in full, so I gotta really peep that shit. I
I
know,
like it. I thought it was good.
yeah, I know. Everyone's gonna be like, "What?"
They said that about me too, Reg. So
Like
you
they
ain't
are,
you ain't hear 3 6 Mafia? What's wrong with you?
yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, Mike C said y'all like Monica's music. Yeah, Monica's
Mhm.
cool.
I like
yeah,
her early albums. So good.
I got her Miss Stang album.
Yeah,
Classic.
that was good. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. You know what I think? Like I was talking to my homeboy Jermaine about.
Mm.
What?
Like fucking Brandy's the bougie one. Aaliyah's the promiscuous one, and Monica's the hood one and shit.
Oh
I
And
don't.
my,
I don't.
oh.
I wouldn't call Aaliyah promiscuous. I think she was the innocent one.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the girl next door, well, like she had like
Uh-huh.
Mm.
a little sexy undertone to it. That's what I mean.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Monica is the one that dated the thugs. She was with C Murder and Young Jeezy and them.
hell yeah, that ATL shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Rocco.
Mm-hmm.
I'll smash the
Yeah.
fuck out of Monica, man. Dead ass. Oh, Q gave a dope question. I'm gonna skip a couple of these questions, but Q gave a very dope question.
Oh,
Who's your
What?
favorite death row singers? Ooh,
Nate Dogg. Oh, Nate was he on Death Row? Nate Dogg wasn't on Death Row, right?
technically, yeah. I was gonna say Nate Dogg. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, Nate Dogg. Rest in
I
peace,
mean, we never
Nate.
we never got a Danny Boy album, so
No.
you didn't hear the unreleased one that was supposed to come out in like '95 or '96.
nah, I never heard it.
I'll send it to you and shit.
Okay.
But yeah, I was also gonna say Nate Dogg and Jewel and Danny Boy. Those were my favorites and shit.
Right.
Like yeah, Mission Lay was cool, but
Yeah, the only song I heard from Danny Boy was that one song he did with Left Eye, Two Street for TV that I sent you, Reg.
yeah, I heard that shit
Mm-hmm.
for real. But yeah, that was a dope question, Q. I fuck. Wait, what was that other singer? He also sang a couple songs on Doggy Style. This one singer, but it'll come back to me. Fuck it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Q also said, "Do you think Michael Jackson should have had Neverland Museum like to Graceland?" I mean,
Um,
What you
Neverland
mean?
is the museum itself, man. I mean,
yeah. What do you
I'm not
think?
trying to be funny, but if you have like giraffes and fucking elephants,
Right.
yeah, man.
I don't know. That's up to his family and the estate. I don't know how they handle that stuff.
You know,
Right. Whoever's running
Jermaine's
his estate. Oh,
Yeah.
Jermaine's greedy ass would be the first one to co-sign to that bullshit.
oh God.
Full Sharpie head ass nigga. But I gotta tell y'all a story, man.
Story
Story
time.
time with Reg.
So I was working at my other job in Raleigh this whole weekend, just trying to get some extra money and shit.
Mhm.
And
Mm-hmm.
man, working a late night shift, it's fun as hell, man, because that's where all the bullshit be happening.
Right.
And so
Oh Lord.
there was this one black family that came,
Mm-hmm.
and they're out for trouble when the mama's fat, the grandma's fat, and the daughter's like 2 pounds away from being obese and shit.
Oh
Oh
boy.
Lord.
So the mom, I was trying to get the order, and then this nigga, he had a sinus problem, and he was missing like 8 teeth in his fucking mouth, kept screaming in my fucking ear, spitting at me. I was trying so hard not to cuss the nigga out and shit like that, because I was trying to get my bread and shit. But
Mhm.
next thing you know it,
Mm-hmm.
I got the straw for the little boy. The grandma gonna talk about, can he cut the straw in half because the straw's too big for him? I'm like, what? She said,
Really?
cut the straw in half.
Wow.
So I cut the straw in half. Then they're gonna talk about that something's wrong with their burgers and shit like that. And I hate when motherfuckers take a bite and they say there's something wrong with it. I was like, if something's wrong with it, why the fuck you take a bite from that shit? Man, my fucking manager was cussing out customers at drive through and shit. And she a white lady. She a fucking white lady, but she be ghetto. She be trying to act ghetto at times and shit. So she like, I'm not the fucking one, bitch. Don't fucking make me come out. Like, and so you know, everyone was just looking around and shit like that, and then the food be hold up and shit. Motherfuckers be drunk, and then the bullshit happened when I had this fucking Mexican family and shit like that, and the Mexican kept rushing me. He fucking kept rushing me, talking about coffee, coffee, coffee. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck?
Was he French?
I think he's Mexican or Puerto Rican or something.
Wow.
But yeah, that's what's happening working late night shift, man. It's like all that crazy shit. Cops coming every night, man.
My God.
Like people from drive-through be coming inside because they ain't getting no fucking food and shit.
Oh my God. Then that's on there. Why go through the drive-through if you know good and well like
Exactly.
you been better off coming inside to ordering your stuff. If y'all really had a problem.
Exactly. This one nigga got mad because they fucking forgot his fucking chicken nuggets and shit. As the manager was like, you don't fucking get his ass out of the kitchen to make the shit himself. Like nigga got mad because he didn't have no fucking lifesavers and shit. So I said, take your ass to Sheets. But then Loki, I kind of messed up yesterday too because I was trying to get some dollars in, and I told this couple that I had a daughter, right?
Right.
And so I said that my daughter was in the middle of a custody battle and shit. And so I hate that they did it. They started praying for me and shit.
Wow.
What?
God forbid, like I kind of felt bad a little bit, but then it was like I think they were like Jehovah's Witnesses, I think. Yeah, I think they left. Then they left me like $9 and shit too.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, but that's just another day of Steak and Shake, man. I also got another job interview tomorrow too, so
okay, good luck.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Who heard that who heard that new Denzel Curry song, if y'all fans of that shit? It's kind of trash though, so
well, you saved my ears.
Yeah. I like Denzel, but I didn't like this new song he came out with. Q said, "Have you heard they're going to have a Whitney Houston hologram tour next year?" Yeah, I heard about that.
What?
And they're going to have a new album. Yeah, because Dionne Warwick, she was saying that was stupid as fuck. Why are they going to do a hologram tour?
Exactly.
That's crazy though. Like,
yo, with all these hologram tours, where's the Beethoven tour at, yo? Like, these stupid hologram tours, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Like y'all just paying to see somebody doing a holograms movements and shit like that. Like,
right.
That's stupid.
Virtual reality. That's basically what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much, which is so stupid. Like, and that's a waste of money. Like I would not pay money to go see a hologram of somebody.
Exactly.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Stupid. Oh shit.
Yeah, I would not waste my money.
Shit. KRD says, "Word Life" or Mr. Smith. Oh, Word Life.
Word Life.
Yeah, man. That's fucking storytelling at its finest and shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Smith was cool though, but it's not touching Word Life.
Nah.
For real. Yeah, Mike C said, "Danny Boy, come when I call is fire." I definitely agree.
Gotta hear that.
You never heard that song?
I don't remember that. Is that from Murder Was the Case?
Yeah, the one DJ Quick produced.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, man,
So,
that song right there, man. That should have been a bigger song, like low key.
right. Shug was hating on him. He was gay. You know, he didn't know how to come out and all that.
Mm.
You know,
I heard
like at
that
that
shit.
time, at that time, you know, having like the notorious like Death Row Records, like they were feared by everybody. So if you were R&B singing and you coming out and people know that you gay, like I don't think you would have sold back then.
Oh yeah,
You know,
but wait, then people know Luther was gay or allegedly gay, and he sold all them records.
cool.
Luther Vandross.
Yeah, my mom been known
Yeah,
that
Luther
Luther
was
was
gay,
gay.
but yeah, we knew he was gay. You know,
I didn't
this
think
nigga,
he was, to be honest with you. I didn't think
man,
he was,
yo,
to be
any
honest with you.
any grown man, you know, that have like a stack of crystals in his place, you know, he's a fag, yo.
Some cat. He
You
had
know what
some
I mean?
cashmere walls.
Yeah, yeah, like walls of crystals.
Oh
I'm like, come on,
wow.
bro. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Mm,
I love Luther, man. I ain't disrespecting my nigga
Yeah,
right there.
no.
he's a legend.
Yeah, he is. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a collection video coming soon and shit.
Oh yeah.
dope.
I'm just gonna show you like a sneak peek.
Oh yes, that's an
Yeah.
underrated album.
It's underrated, but it's flawed at the
Oh
same
wow.
time. So
Yeah, I prefer the one before that, the self-titled one.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah. I even like the fucking sneak attack too.
I didn't hear that one. Sneak Attack.
Yeah.
That was
That's
what,
the one.
2000?
Yeah, 2001.
2001.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody was surprised I like that shit.
Nothing you say is surprising me anymore, Reg.
You know, we're not
We've gone
gonna.
from China doll over the firm. So
Ah,
Sure.
that beats
And the
everything you
debate
say anymore.
continues.
That trumps everything you say now. So
shit, here it comes. Hmm.
oh man.
Oh, Mike C, he's coming up with the questions tonight. Favorite death row music videos. Ooh. Um, Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, Natural Born Killers. Tupac's California Love, the remix version, not the
Remix.
one in the
Yeah.
dome. I mean the one in the mansion and shit. That's the one I
That
like.
was dope.
Even though
Yeah.
the video is dope altogether, but what else?
Right.
Um, Dr. Dre's fucking Dre Day video. Fuck it.
Dope.
Snoop Dogg's. I will fucking murder. The murder was a case video. I would even say that. Fuck it.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
And last but not least, the Dog Pound Let's Play House.
Dope.
Yeah. What about you, Ash?
Um, California Love. I know that's one. I really have to like really know more of Death Row's like artists who had like certain music videos from back in the day, cause I mean I think that's only like one of them that I do know so far.
True.
Yeah.
The Dog Pound, New York, New York. I gotta go with that. Cause
Yeah.
that was like
Oh,
big controversy because like when they like break, kicking over the buildings here and people was pissed and they got shot at when they did the video over here and everything. So
yeah. How can I forget
definitely,
that?
definitely a classic one. Um, Gin and Juice, definitely. I
Okay.
love that one.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, that was a
what
good
else?
one too. Yeah.
Nothing but a G thing. That's like a summer video right there.
Classic.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Who don't know
Um,
that one?
yeah, those like the ones that come to mind.
You know what? I would even count Little Ghetto Boy. even though it was unreleased, but that was a dope
Right.
video too.
But they got a video for that?
Yeah,
I gotta watch that. I didn't see that.
yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna send y'all
Yeah.
like a lot of shit tonight. I
So why
got you.
why they never released it though?
Because you know the LA riots and shit like that, and it was like
Oh,
one of the most political songs of
Oh,
that album and shit. So
right. I never saw it.
yeah, it's a very dope, heavy video and shit. But
Yeah.
hell, I would even put what's that one video? Didn't they have a video for the Anything remix from SWV? Or I'm tripping.
I think they did have a remix for
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Yeah,
you ain't the one with Wu Tang?
I heard
Yeah,
the song so many times.
I
Yeah,
never saw
yeah.
the I saw
I
the
think
regular
Method
video.
Man or was it ODB in that video?
Mm. I never saw that one.
yeah, cause I know there was a fucking video to that shit. Cause I knew
Yeah, I
that beat.
know. Yeah, because they played a clip of that when I was watching their unsung episode as well last
Yeah,
night.
Okay.
shit. Q said
Yeah, sisters with voices.
they're making a 5-part Tupac documentary soon. Yeah, I heard about that too.
When?
So this very soon, they're making a documentary and another posthumous album.
Cool.
Did it say on what network, or is it online on Netflix or what?
I don't even know. My guess
What you talking about?
possibly
What you talking
Showtime.
about? Tupac?
Yeah,
Really? So
Mm-hmm.
what is it coming on like BT or what?
possibly Showtime, but I could be wrong.
Showtime? Oh wow.
Okay.
That's gonna be
Oh
big.
yeah, there was another documentary I forgot to mention to you, Reg. That was a good one. They did one on George Michael.
Ooh,
I saw that one. That
what's it
was
called?
good.
Yeah, it was called George Michael Freedom.
Yeah.
What's it on?
They originally played it on Showtime a lot, so it might be on the app.
Yeah.
Okay, bad.
But they covered like, his battle with Sony when he was trying to leave.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and then
After,
him doing his
yeah,
stuff with Wham, and then him, I
right.
guess, losing his lover at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about.
Love would die from AIDS and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I definitely need to talk about more George Michael shit in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah, I plan on copping at least an album or two of his sometime. Cause I know they got
Yeah.
them at a very good price on Amazon. Cause I know Wham's Make It Big album is $5,
For now.
Nice.
and then his Faith album is
Yeah.
$4.41.
For now.
Yeah. Get that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for now. And his album Older is like five something.
Well, yeah, that album's always been cheap, so yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I also want to get Listen Without Prejudice at
good,
some point.
good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
For real.
they got it on Amazon. They only got like 5 copies left, so
How much is it and how condition?
786. 786.
I'll see because I might want to get the vinyl version.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll see about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike C said Nate Dogg's One More Day got music also. You talking about the video, Mike C? Of One More Day? Yeah, that was a dope one.
I love that song.
For real.
That man got so many good ones. I
Yeah.
love
That was,
Never Leave Me Alone with Snoop.
Ooh.
Yeah.
mhm.
What you know about that G Funk Classics, Ash? What you know about that? Yes, that G Funk Classics, man. I don't care, that's the classic right there.
Yeah. I even remember watching his
Yeah.
unsung episode a couple of times as well. It's just like,
Yeah.
man.
Mm,
Yeah.
sure. Mike Mike C said, y'all got any Brandy albums? I just got her first album.
Cool.
I
I
don't
never
have
bought
any
an album.
Brandy albums.
Oh wow.
I mean, I have nothing against her
I
music or
heard a
nothing. I
couple of
just haven't been pressed to get anything.
yeah.
Not unless someone has like some recommendations of like which ones are good, which ones aren't,
I can run them
stuff
down.
like that.
I like the first one and I like Full Moon and Never Say Never.
Ooh.
Those two were good. Those three were good.
Pretty much
Okay.
all the albums except Human are very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Human, weak.
What
Um,
year did that one drop?
2008.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but
That's the song she had with Chris
isn't that
Brown.
the year that she did? Yeah, that was. I was finna ask that one
Yeah,
song she did with Chris Brown. Yeah.
no, that was on the Afro
I remember that.
Futuristic album back in 2011, 2014, one of them years.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I hate
Right.
that song. That was the only song I did not
I
like
don't
from
know
the album.
who.
You didn't like that song?
Hell no. Put it down. But yo, two things I want to say. I'm glad you mentioned Full Moon Tribe because that's a fucking dope album.
Yeah,
That was the album
definitely.
that made it a vocal Bible or some shit.
Yep, that was good.
And y'all know that her second album, Never Say Never, was about how Wanye was cheating on her with Adina Howard and shit.
Oh no, I didn't know
What?
that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I knew about the relationship, but I didn't know she wrote the album because of that. Because of that.
yeah. That my
I didn't know
homeboy.
that either.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was on Adina Howard's fucking unsung episode, and my homeboy told me that shit.
yeah.
Dang.
Wanye was dating Adina Howard and shit.
Yo, Adina,
Mm.
man,
Yeah.
she can write on me, man.
Um,
Fuck, shit. But yeah, just a little trivia for y'all though. But if you ask me my favorite album, I would say Full Moon and the first album. Those are my top two.
yeah, those were good.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that Wanye and Brandy relationship that was kind of weird because he was way older than her.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
nobody looked at him like he was R. Kelly back then.
Oh, no.
but see, she was over 18 by that point. It was 98, so she was way over 18
Yeah,
at that point.
Right.
right.
She was born in 79. They didn't really
Mm,
start dating like late 97, 98, if I'm not mistaken.
right.
Hmm.
But at least he didn't fucking marry her and knowing damn well she was under 18 and shit. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
He didn't do that.
but yeah, let's not turn to R. Kelly like debate and
Oh,
shit.
God. No, no, no.
I've heard too many these past
Yo,
couple of
the god of R&B.
Mm.
Sylvester Lester.
Robert Sylvester Kelly. Mm.
Oh shit. Um,
Mhm.
DJ Tim said, "Which one is better, Nate Dogg G Funk Classic Volume 1 and 2, or the Music in Me?" I never heard Music in Me, to be quite honest with you, DJ Tim. So
I never heard of that one either.
I heard that one, but I like G Funk Classic more than Music and Me.
I
Yeah.
figured, 'cause I feel like
Because
G
he
Funk.
had a lot of rap collabs on that one. Yeah, like, yeah, I think his Exhibit was on that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
like
Yeah,
no, I mean nothing against all them rappers and shit, but it was just too many collaborations I saw on the track listing and shit. You know?
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And then too, like some of them were good, and then others I just really didn't care too much for. And then just him doing just stuff by himself. I liked
right.
Hardest Man in Town.
Yes.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what song was also dope?
What?
Mm,
These Days. Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
And it
that
was
was good too.
on in this Tupac movie. I think his last movie before he died. Gang related.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm, yep. Also, that one song he did with Nate Dogg. I mean, not the Warren G. Nobody does it better.
Oh, I
yeah,
love that song.
that was dope.
Woo.
Yo, but speaking of fucking Death Row, y'all know they raised the price for Daz's solo album, Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back.
No.
It's
I didn't
fucking
know that.
like $39 now, yo.
My God, really?
Yeah, I should have gotten it when I had the chance last year, though. Well,
But they'll eventually change the price again, or
you
not
said
unless
what?
someone offers a used one at a decent price.
Yeah, man. I might ask if Hoovy got that. 'Cause you know,
All right,
Hoovy got everything.
all right. They brought back Death Row Records or something like that.
I've heard rumors about that. Yeah, I've heard rumors.
Right. And K Michelle is like the first artist on there.
Yeah,
I heard about
That's crazy.
that.
So
Yeah.
who's running Death Row now? If Thug is in jail.
Shit, probably some white Jews, man. I don't know.
Oh God.
Well,
Cause you know, like in the early part of 2010, that's when they started re-releasing all them unreleased Death Row albums, like the Danny Boy one, and
mm,
they had other albums like Crooked Eyes, Hood Star. They had a
right.
Corrupts, Down and Dirty. They had Snoop Dogg's Death Row, The Lost Sessions, Volume One. Yeah,
Crazy.
Don't they have Left Eye's Nina album?
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Now, yeah.
hold on, let me check.
They never released that one though. They never released that
Mm.
one.
Nina, no, I think they didn't release that one. It
Yeah.
was leaked into 2011.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, Death Row, man, shit.
Wow.
Okay. Mike C said, "What is your favorite track off Blackstreet's Another Level?"
Fix. That's my favorite fix. That was dope.
It's been a while since I heard that album, so I'm gonna pull up the track listing and shit.
I never listened to that album.
That's a good album.
That one
Keep
song.
that then.
Yeah, I gotta re-listen to this album because none of these songs are coming to my attention. But what y'all talking shit about Teddy Riley about how he's always beefing with his artists and shit.
It's a fact though. I mean, every group he had.
Since when?
What you mean? Like said we Guy, he had beef with Aaron Hall and Damien.
Yep,
Blackstreet, he had beef with Chauncey. You know what I'm saying? Like
Dang.
he's the common denominator in his groups. I don't think it was everybody else. I think he was the problem in his own groups, and that's why he's better off being by
Wow.
himself. You know?
he didn't beef with Michael.
Sheesh.
Yeah, beef with Michael.
He didn't beef with Michael though. Shit.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
Jackson?
Yeah,
Nah,
Michael
yeah,
Jackson.
that's Mike. You can't beef with the you can't beef with the legend. Something wrong with you if
exactly.
you beef with
Like,
Michael.
yeah, that would have been news to me. Like,
He had beef with Bobby when he did the Bobby album with him. Like he talked about it.
What?
Like Bobby was hard to Bobby was hard to deal with in the studio.
Wow.
You know? Yeah. And I could believe that because you know how Bobby
dang.
Brown is anyway. So I
Right.
believe that.
That's
Yeah, we all get a sense of like how Bobby is. Yeah.
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 Sam Blind, what's up?
What up,
Um,
Sam?
Shut 'Em Down by Onyx or Self-Titled by Nori. Oh shit, Shut 'Em Down.
I gotta go with Nori, yo. Nori don't get no love, yo. As a solo artist,
I feel you.
I love Onyx joint, but I gotta go with Nori first album. I think that's a classic.
Oh yeah, that album is definitely a classic.
Yeah.
But that's like a nice continuation from War Report, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. My boy Tim said, which one is better? They both second albums. There's a Dark Side by Redman or Judgment Day by Method Man. Oh, there's the Dark Side.
Judgment Day.
Oh yeah, I thought There's a Dark Side was your favorite album.
Nope.
Yeah. You probably like that much as I like China though.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
I'm if that's the case, I'm going with Dare. Any day, I'll pick in Dare over China Door. Dare is a
Yeah.
classic compared to China Door.
Shit. Hey, y'all heard that show Arthur? They making Mr. Ratburn gay now and shit.
What?
Oh,
I
because
never
the
heard. I
state of
never watched
Alabama
Arthur though.
weren't gonna air that episode of him getting married.
You said what?
All because the state of Alabama weren't gonna air that episode of him marrying his partner.
Look, it's Alabama though. It's fucking Alabama.
Yeah, that's true too. They always.
Mm.
Oh God.
Mr. Ratburn. Shit.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it's like PBS. They be doing shit to their show just to make it last longer and shit. Cause
Right.
Yeah, because Arthur been on TV since I was a kid, a little kid.
Right.
shit. Low key, I thought it was gonna be
And I'll be
Francine.
26 this year. I'm like, golly.
Low key, I thought it'd be Francine and Muffy that would start having feelings for one another and shit.
Uh,
Shit.
wow.
It was like I never had a friend like you, Francine.
Mm,
Shit.
mm.
Shit. Or fucking what's that one nigga, Buster and Arthur and some shit. What they really be doing in that what they really be doing in that treehouse and shit. What be going on in that treehouse in there?
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Y'all awfully quiet in that treehouse.
Oh God.
Yeah. The DW gonna come in like, mommy.
Oh God.
Oh fuck. I didn't know Mobility was live too.
Is he?
Yeah, they say he went on live like about 11 o'clock and shit.
What's he doing? A live stream?
Yeah, he's just talking.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna say what's up to him.
I never seen Steven live before. This is that's the first.
Oh yeah, he does live like rarely, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's rarely. Shit. I know Mike's about to go live too. I see a reminder for him. I said everybody's going live tonight. Okay.
Oh wow.
Shit.
What's going on tonight?
It's Memorial Day. Niggas ain't got to work.
Word.
Hmm.
Shit. I'm about to blaze down later on and shit, man. Fuck that.
No doubt.
Fucking Deborah, what's up, bro?
Double red.
Shit. Graffiti said, y'all ever seen a show called Making the Band 2? I've seen a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't
I saw
care.
it.
I never watched that. I never watched that.
That's
That
the one
name sounds
with
familiar.
Babs and Dylon in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you said
I did great.
Dylan, that nigga?
Dylon.
Oh, oh my
I did
God.
great.
Mm.
Dave Chappelle killed him in that sketch.
Yep.
Dev
Crazy.
said, what rappers you have a crush when growing up? Yo, dead ass though? I low-key had a crush on Pepper from Salt and Pepper.
Oh yeah. Salt is cute. You know,
Yeah.
Spinderella.
Um,
I had to think with Queen Latifah. I thought she was cute.
yo, Latifah had that ass though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the living single days and shit.
For real.
You know?
Hell, low-key though, I thought Eve was kind of cute too.
Yeah, Eve with the blonde cut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about
you
you,
know.
Ash?
Mm. Oh wow. When I Mm.
Uh,
Oh God. Uh, I barely had any of crush on any of those rappers from long time ago. To be honest with you, I really didn't have any back then.
I feel you.
Nobody, not Mace. You have a thing for Mace or anything?
Oh,
No.
no,
Cameron?
not for him.
No.
Wait, which one?
Cameron?
Oh no.
No. Special Ed? Nobody. Okay.
DMX?
Yeah.
Chicks would go crazy for them niggas. Yo. They used to go crazy for X.
Shit, they be like,
Oh, you've been way too rough with me.
come here, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, used to.
Yeah. Hey, girl. I see this
Oh
good in the face. Hi.
shit.
No. Picture fucking somebody going out with that one crazy nigga.
Oh God, no.
That Charles Hamilton nigga and shit.
Oh God.
Who?
What happened? Didn't he got beat by a woman or some shit?
Yeah, he got beat by a woman.
What?
Last I heard, he was
Yeah.
at the institute.
Oh Lord.
Oh, fucking Bushwick Bill.
He was crazy.
For real. This nigga talking about I threw the baby in the air.
Yeah.
What?
I threw the baby in the
Oh,
air. I did this. Still caught it. Yo, Bushwick was crazy as fuck, yo.
Oh yeah.
Y'all remember that one story MC Search told and shit? Oh man,
What
he
was
talking about how he went out with Burke King with this nigga and he got an argument with his brother and they were about to do some karate shit like what? What?
Wow.
oh my God.
Yo, when MC Search told that story, I thought I was gonna wet my pants. Oh shit. Yo, MC Search be having stories and shit. But you guys heard that fucking Run DMC and Uncle Luke had a beef too?
I didn't know about that.
What?
Yeah. They had
What was
beef.
that about?
I ain't know that.
I think from my understanding, like I think Run DMC didn't like 2 Live Shoes style or some shit.
Right.
And so I think they beefed Run DMC, MC Hammer beefed with Run DMC too and shit.
Hammer and oh wow.
Yeah, Hammer
called them out on the Funky Headhunters album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I get it. Yep.
Yeah, and I think he called somebody out on the Let's Get It Started album too.
Yeah, he did on the song Let's Get It Started. Yeah, I remember that.
No, not Let's Get It Started. That one too, but I was talking about Too Legit to Quit. Shit. Him was talking shit about Redman, Q-Tip.
Yep.
My God.
But Loki though, out of all the rappers, I've always want to see Redman. The closest you ever seen him diss somebody is PMD.
Right.
But if Redman ever went to full battle mode, man, watch out.
I thought he had beef with Prodigy though.
He did, but that was mostly Keith Murray's beef with Prodigy.
Oh,
okay. They labeled it as Death Squad.
Right.
Because it was like, because Redman, like, he knew that Prodigy dissed them on the infamous prelude about Strap, because he'd be on that stage shit.
Right.
Shit. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Tim Space King said all about the Benjamins versus Friday Next. Fuck that movie, Benjamin. I can't stand that movie. I'm going with Friday Next.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Friday After Next.
Yeah.
Friday Next.
I watched that over All About the Benjamins. I wasn't really feeling that movie.
I mean, you might as well call All About the Benjamins an unofficial Friday sequel, to be real.
Because that's what it felt like, didn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, just because Ice Cube had fucking cornrows on don't mean shit.
And he was in Miami.
And wasn't he a cop too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Graffiti said Queen Latifah had the vibes of a bodyguard. Chill. That's fucking Lady of Rage, yo.
Yo.
Yeah. That's Rage, yo. Rage was the gave off those vibes.
For real. Yeah, I remember her character on the Steve Harvey show.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like Loretta or some shit?
Some crazy shit.
Fuck. Shit. Deb said, what about 50 Cent or Method Man for you, Ashley? You hear me?
No comment.
Yo, Ash, can you hear me?
I don't think she ever.
What was the question?
I said, Deb said, do you think 50 Cent or Method Man is fine?
50.
Shit. We all know Vivica wanted 50 and shit, but
she had him at one point, but
yeah, Loki, man, Vivica Fox, man, I will smash the living bricks at that bitch, man. I mean, chick, man. I'm talking about like set it off, Vivica. Like, why do
Right,
fools fall in love, Vivica?
right.
Hell, even fucking Kill Bill and
You
shit.
know, yeah.
Mm.
Shit. Graffiti
What
said,
about two can play that game, Vivica?
"Ooh, ooh."
Mm-hmm.
That was her at her most sexiest, in my opinion.
Mm.
Shit, and fucking Morris Chestnut's dumbass going to cheat. Yo, you know what I just noticed about black cinema though?
Mm.
What?
Tay Diggs always gets his ass beat in movies and shit. Every time a black
Well, I
movie,
remember him getting beat in The Best Man. I know that.
Right. Yep.
fucking the wood, he was manhandled on the wood. He was killed on the Empire.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a good black movie when Tay Diggs gets his ass beat.
that's what he get
Mm.
for going out with a white woman. You know.
Whoa.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta open the door for somebody.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about when Nas called them out on these are our heroes on the what the album was, the hip hop is dead album, or was a Street Disciple album, and
I didn't know that.
He called out like Tiger Woods and all the like the house Negroes that date out of
That
their race.
that married white women.
Right. Tiger Woods, Tay Diggs, you know what I mean? OJ,
Mm.
all that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So that's what we give him. Like every time you're gonna act black, you're gonna kill your ass off. You know?
Mm.
He's a good actor though. But that's
Yeah, I
true.
give
Like
him that.
everything he do, he get his ass beat. And what I could never understand is like even with the best man, like, okay, so you slept with homeboy's wife, but that was like years before she even got with homeboy, right?
Yeah, they were in college. Yeah.
Right. So why would it matter if he slept with your? I
Why
mean,
would that
you
matter?
marrying exactly. You marrying shorty now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
She yours.
Right.
Yeah, I never understood like why Morris's
Yeah.
character got mad about that because it only
Right.
happened in college. And
Exactly.
I mean, it's not like he slept with her like the night of the wedding, you know?
Right. I mean, shit. Look at Kim Kardashian. Who hasn't had her? And Kanye's married to her. He got kids with
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
You
They
know.
have a beautiful family. I give him that. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's been with half of the industry. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see him running down niggas and busting their ass. Fabulous dated her,
No,
and
no, he don't
Reggie
care.
Bush.
He only loves her and
Right,
only her, and just like only she loves him. That's it.
right. He ain't going after Reggie Bush and all them cats that dated her.
Who?
You
No,
know,
no, no. He ain't going after
even
Chris Humphries either.
right. But one of Michael Jackson's nephews dated her back in the day.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He ain't going after them.
Who's not
No.
gonna who?
Kanye. I was talking about like the best man and Tay Diggs' character. He slept with homeboy's wife before they actually like hooked up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
more.
But
Yeah,
I'm
Morris
like,
Chestnut found out.
right. I'm like, look at Kim Kardashian. She slept with half of the industry. Kanye ain't going after them niggas.
Right, Ray J was the one who went after Kanye.
Yeah, yeah, Ray J, exactly.
For real.
Yeah.
Mm.
Didn't she used to get with Nick Cannon too?
Nick Cannon had her. Yeah,
Yeah, Nick Cannon had
Yeah,
him.
had a thing with Nick Cannon.
yeah.
Nick Cannon made her famous. No wait, that
Oh
was Ray
yeah.
J. That was Ray J. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Oh man.
Mm.
Um, DMX fed his women crack and put them in doghouse. Deb said, "God,
Yeah, he got his wife hooked on crack. The ex-wife.
God damn."
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all.
Hmm.
A little hungry. Mm.
Oh man.
Mike C said, "Self-titled or Enter the Drew from Drew Hill." Oh, I'm going with the Enter the Drew album.
Same.
Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta listen to their self-titled album because I think I've heard Enter the Drew, but I haven't played that in a minute.
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy too. 'Cause I saw Cisco's first album in the stores today too.
Oh yeah.
What,
You ain't
Unleash the
cop it?
Dragon?
Yep.
The thong song? You ain't
My
cop that?
mom got that one.
Yeah. I don't really care for solo shit like that. You know.
What that? What about on the song Incomplete? What you think?
Oh, Incomplete. That was a dope ballad. See, that's the shit
Yeah.
I like from him. But
You ain't
Hmm.
like thong song?
hell no.
That
Hell no.
was my
I
shit,
know he
bro.
got a remix to that with Foxy Brown for the Nutty Professor 2 soundtrack.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but it ain't like the original. Like the original is better, you know?
I take it.
You listen to the remix too?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
The remix, some songs don't need a remix though. Like when you have a perfect song like Thong Song, you don't need a remix for that.
Exactly.
Right.
That I think that was more of Def Jam, throwing Foxy on anything at that point. So,
I mean, that was pretty
I
much
guess
it.
so.
huh?
That was pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shit.
I'm surprised you really didn't care too much for that song, Reg.
See, the thing with Cisco, it's like I like Cisco, but he tries too hard at times.
Right. I
Well,
agree.
like being over the top when like in the middle of a song and all that.
Yeah.
Yes, like the
Hmm.
dramatics, like
Yeah, it was a bad like yeah and all that.
my favorite member. It was always that big nigga. I think Wood or Jazz, the big nigga.
Jazz. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jazz.
Jazz.
Hmm.
He was always my favorite member. Cisco,
Right.
the first album, that was Cisco at his best. Everything after
Hmm.
that, it was just like he gets more and more. He's
Over
like
the top.
it's like he's trying to be the male Patti LaBelle and shit.
Dude,
Mm,
that's stupid.
mm, yeah.
Yeah, and I love Patty, but there's only one Patty, and Cisco, you are not Patty.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nigga about to take off his Tims and shit and sing on stage.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Mm.
Patty, Patty would take off her heels and throw them in the audience and shit.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. Like fucking Patty, man. Like she was really doing shit all these rock singers were doing and shit. You know, her and that screaming Jay Hopkins nigga and shit.
Right.
Uh oh, Sam coming out with a dope question. American Gangster or Dead Pre or well, you talking about the movie? Oh yeah, you talking about the movie, okay. Dead
Oh
President
yeah.
or American Gangster. Oh
Their presence.
yeah, Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents.
Yeah,
I like
definitely.
American Gangster though. Like
That was cool.
the funniest scene was when fucking Denzel's character snatched the sunglasses from this nigga. Like, take them damn glasses off, threw it with the glass, and then he
Right.
just knocked the fucking glass off. Like, take them damn glasses off.
Mm,
Shit. But yeah, Dead
Mm.
Presidents, that's like one of Lorenz Tate's best movies, man.
yeah.
Period.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah.
Mike said, y'all remember rapping Smooth? Yeah, I remember Smooth. I got one of her albums, man.
Smooth.
Yo, hold on. I
Yeah.
got you.
Oh, the chick. She was on Menace to Society soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I never listened to none of her albums.
Yeah, man. This is the only one I got from her. It's pretty straight.
Yeah. Was she like a singer or was she was a rapper?
Both.
Oh, she was both. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got checked out.
Yeah, man.
What happened to her?
Last I heard from her, I think she left the music business and shit like
Oh,
that. And I think she just
yeah. 'Cause
like,
I haven't seen it since Menace to Society. So I was like, shit. That was like '93.
cause I
Yeah.
know she was on
Almost
some reality.
26 years.
Hold
She was on
on.
a reality show.
Yeah, she was on some reality show.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Okay. She was supposed to have been on a BET reality series called Hip Hop Sisters, but I think that got canceled and shit.
Oh,
and rightfully so.
Right, because that's one thing we don't need right now for
Yeah,
BET.
exactly. That's all they got on there.
and that's one of the reasons why I rarely watch BET nowadays.
Shit.
Mm.
Living with African parents, they call BET booty shaking entertainment. Shit.
Mm.
These drunk ass niggas over here singing the Ozzy Brothers and shit.
Oh God.
Shit.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm ready to review Kingdom Come on some real shit.
Oh yeah. Definitely down for that.
Yeah, because I was thinking about talking about American Gangster that next week too.
Right.
Cause that Hollywood song, man. Oh, I know Ashley. You gotta hear her. You heard that song one time.
What's up?
Jay-Z's Hollywood with Beyonce.
That song don't ring any bells to me.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
True. Also, what's going on? Who heard Ari Lennox's new album
When did she drop an album?
a couple weeks ago?
Oh.
Let's see what the chat's. Damn, the chat's pretty dead right now. Sam said, "Do you have Onyx's 15 Years of Violence DVD?" No, Sam, but I want that. On some real shit, I do want that. I've seen some of it on YouTube and shit though, but yeah, I definitely want that fucking DVD.
Yeah.
You have the Onyx 15 Years of Violence DVD, right?
Huh?
That Onyx 15 Years of Violence DVD.
I never saw it.
Oh shit! It's just
I gotta
comprised
see
of
that.
like it's just comprised of like old interviews, old videos, like
Right.
performances.
I
Like,
think Steven mentioned that like it's on YouTube or something. It's like 3 hours long.
yes.
Yeah, I gotta see that. Yeah, because sent me the link for that.
When it's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Let me check, man. Hold up. Let me check that shit. Cause I've been trying to look for that shit for the longest.
Yep.
That's one thing I love about Onyx. Like,
Yeah.
yes, okay, yes, it is. It is there. It is there. Okay, bad.
Hmm.
Alright, bad. That's one thing I love about Onyx, man. That fucking their live performances that time, man. Nobody was touching that
Yeah.
shit.
True.
Shit, like fucking all we got is us, man. Whew,
Hmm. Fire.
I feel you. But listen, I'm actually about to get ready to shut this down and shit like that. 'Cause I got some stuff to handle tonight.
No doubt.
Yeah, but this Wednesday, 5 o'clock, we definitely gotta do the Heartbreak album.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
That's right.
I'm definitely talk to Mike again and shit like that. See if he said he's cool with that shit too. So I'm gonna get my notes together
Yep.
tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah. Like I said, I had like a lot of fun doing this discography breakdown on some real shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We have to do it, man, because they discography been shitted on. So I feel like definitely have to put some respect on New Edition name.
You're right.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy too? It's been 30 years since they did Candy Girl, and they have yet to get their music
Yeah.
royalties from that album.
Yep.
It's a shame.
For real.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope y'all have a good night. I'm going to send you guys all the videos I talked I was going to send y'all. So,
All right.
and make sure you guys click that subscribe button and stay tuned this upcoming Wednesday as we're going to discuss the Heartbreak album. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a big show this Wednesday. So stay tuned on that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
As usual, this is your boy Reg. Peace and have a good night, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.